Hello everyone. So today I'm tasked to create a menu-oriented program using switch statement for the decision process. First, the program must ask the users to input the size of the array. Secondly, the user will insert elements to the array. The number of input is dependent to the prior input array size. Thirdly, the user will input a search value of which system will search indent values inserted in step 2. After that, the user will select what searching technique can be used to execute the searching process. Take note of the sequence of the element, whether it is sorted or not. It is very important factor to use to identify which best technique to use in the process. Then program must print index location of a search value, otherwise it print not found. So today, I'm tasked to create a code. Um, I create a menu-oriented program and using the search. So I'm gonna demonstrate first how I'm going to create the code. Here I am. I'm going to make a sample code, and you will see the time lapse of me making the sample code. So as you can see, the code is now done. So now we're done making our code. Let's proceed about discussing the code line by line. First, we gotta import a Java utility scanner. So I noted here. First, we're going to add an import for utility package used for obtaining the input of primitive types like integer, double, etc. and string. So import Java utility scanner is very important in making this. So next is the public class search demo. So this is the name of the public class, which is search demo. Next is the static in new scanner system. It is a static class to allow the users to take input for console system in is passed as a parameter in the scanner class. So mag-start ta sa ato ang main method of the menu-based program. So here is we're going to initialize the array size. The variable type integer is equals to array size. And here, as you can see here, system.outprint enter the size of the array size in next int. And system.outprint, and this particular code will ask the users to input any data. In this case, it is asking for an array size. So I'm going to run this program. As you can see here, the user is the program is prompting the user to enter the array size. So if we're going to add 5, so the array size will be 5 for the array list. So proceed. This particular code asks the user input data, in this case asking for an array size. This next code, it instantiate the variable array that is equal to the array size. And next, this line of code will initialize the value of I, which is equals to 0. So proceeding, the next line of code will ask the users to enter the value of the array depending on how much space correlated in the array size. This is the array size. So our array size is 5. So this line of code will ask the users to prompt to enter the how many the allocated array size and the elements. So for example, I'm going to add 1, 3, 4, 2, and 6.
Using this line of code underneath, we can determine and display the data of the array. So the next one is system the outprint line. So this will print the data in the array. So enter. So the next one is enter value to be searched. This line of code will ask the users to input what value is needed to be searched. And this line of code will input the value of the variable search. Then the code next will print the element. For example, here in the output, this line of code will ask the users to enter the value to be searched. So we can pick any of these values for us to be searched. So we're going to pick 3. So as you can see, it goes to another line of code. So below. So here. So this line of code will prompt the user to choose the next action or desired technique of the binary search code, and will only code will only to the value that is sorted. So here, as you can see, choose your desired technique, and please it has note it is only applicable in sorted array. So this particular code is asking the user if the array is sorted or not. So there are 2 techniques, which is binary search and linear search. And binary search is only applicable in sorted array. If unsorted, it will perform another line of code. So next one, this line of code will prompt the user to put y if sorted, and if not, n. So here, as you can see underneath, the program is asking if the array is sorted. As you can see here, it is not sorted. For the number is 1, 3, 4, 2, 6. So it is not sorted. So we're gonna press N for it. It is not sorted. So the next one, we'll proceed to the switch case statement. But first, we're gonna define this. So this line of code will call switch cases below depending on what the user above put y or n. So y is for it is sorted, and n is not. System out dot print n. This line of code will print the code above. So we're going to initialize the variable type character. It equals to search type. Int result is initialize the variable type int and equals to result. So here, this is the switch case statement. So we're given a choice here underneath. If we're going to enter A or B, so that different techniques of search, linear and binary. So first we're gonna try the binary search, which is, so we're gonna pick B. So as you can see here, the value that the user inputted is not sorted. So that is why binary search cannot be applicable, because of the array is unsorted. So as you can see here in this code, so if the user pick the y option, the program will run this code here. So same, it is will run the menu. So this code is the menu for choice y, and this will ask the user to choose if the value is sorted, and this will print the line of codes. This line of codes will give you choices if the user will be choosing linear or binary searches. Um, so the next one is if you choose Y, um, the case Y. So this will pop up, and this line of code is responsible for getting the user choice whichever chosen, if A or B. So this is the case for Y. As you can see here, we go to the path of N, but still going to discuss this Y. So here, this line of code will ask the user to enter a choice, so either A or B. If A, which is here, switch case A, it will run the linear search method, which is located here. This code will call the linear search method if chosen by the user. So the next case is B, and if the user chose the option B, it will run the binary search method, which is located underneath also here, the public static int binary search. This is the binary search method. So it will run. This code will call the binary search method if chosen by the user, and it will break. So end code. In case the next one is in case N. So previously it is the case Y. So today, so this time we're going to tackle the what will happen if the user will choose N. So this code is the menu for the choice of N, and this will ask the user to choose if the value is sorted. So same as the Y case, it will display a menu. So I'm going to run again our code. 5 1 3 4 2 6. Value to be searched 3. Okay, so here wrong. So I'm gonna enter 1 2 3 4 5. Value to be searched is 3. So this time we're going to pick if the array is sorted. So it is, as you can see, it is sorted. So we're gonna proceed to Y. So we have as previously mentioned, so we're going to choose the Y case, and it will give us the menu, and we're going to run the binary. So to choose B. So the result is the elements of the array are, and the location of the value search is, which is 3, is in the second index. So the binary search work because it is the value is sorted already. If not, so this will happen. If it's not sorted, no, so we're gonna choose N, okay, because it's not sorted. So, and we're gonna choose binary. So the menu here says binary search is not applicable because the array is unsorted. So as you can see here, we're in the case of n, and um, another menu has been run. So we enter a choice, which is either B or A. If linear search, if we're gonna choose the case A, the linear search, this will call the linear method of the user. If we're gonna pick the binary search, so this as you can see here, example below. So this code will be chosen if the users previously chose n in the array is sorted or not. So as you can see here, this is the result of um, the note here. If binary search is only applicable to sorted array, so binary search is not applicable because the array is unsorted. So we'll enter another choice. So we're going to go to, so binary is not has no result, so proceed to A. So we're going to run the code again. So 5 1 3 4 2 6. So same 3. Is the array sorted? No. And B linear, A binary, so it's not applicable, so we choose A. So as you can see here, as we choose the linear search, so the linear search is effective if the array is not sorted. So you can see here, it displays this code will give out the array list previously, so it displays this code. So just like here, so the array size is going to display, and it will search the value, and this line of here, if else, this line of code will print the index of the code that the user search, and this line of code will print thank you for using this program. So using the linear search method, the value that you search is in the index 1. So you can see here, index 0, index 1. So the value that we search is 3, and it is located in the index 1. So the linear search method work, and it will print thank you for using this program. So there are many not yet explained here, this invalid character and elements and element not found. So I'm going to run the code, and here this is the linear method which is used in our switch statement, and this code is the binary search we use for our binary method used for our binary search. So we're gonna run the code again. So I will not enter any value to be searched. I'll just proceed. I will enter a random number. Choose the desired technique. It is the array sorted? So yes, we're going to enter choice A. So here, as you can see, we chose the value to be searched is 6. That is why element is not found. Because um, if the result is using this line of code, and will determine whether the value that is searched is um, is will determine if for example 6 will be found in these 5 elements. So this line of code will appear if the user has not put any value to be searched, or there is an error and the value has not been found. So that is why it is the element is not found. So the next one is the invalid character. Value to be searched, we're going to pick 6. So here we're going to put a random word. So it is not the only choices is yes or no, but here we put B. That's why the invalid character, because we didn't follow the menu. So here that this line of code will appear only if the Y choices is not met and they gave a different element. So still it will run the program, but it will not determine the index location of the array search. So that is all for today's video. I hope you learned something, and goodbye.